So guys, in this program I will explain you how to move your spaceship and how to shoot. And if you hold the spacebar, it shoots in a limited speed, and when I tap the spacebar, it shoots according to my pressing spacebar speed. And it stops until it gets to a specified X position. Now guys, let's get to coding. So, name this project Space Invaders Episode 1. First, say sorry to this cat and delete it. Now, paint a new sprite and upload a costume. And delete this empty costume. Now, this spaceship is too small, so take this when green flag click block and set its size to let's say 125%. Well now guys, this is much better. Now let's set its x and y axis. So let's enter the x axis, which is 0, and the y axis to negative 150. Now guys, we don't want to rotate this spaceship, so we will set the rotation style to don't rotate. Now we will use the forever loop, and we will detect that if we press the right arrow key, then it will change its x-axis by, let's say, 5. Now duplicate it, and this time we will select the option left arrow key and we will move negative 5 steps. Now before running our program, first I want the black background, so convert to bitmap and fill in the color black. And guys, just one last thing, I will name this prize spacecraft. Now let's run our program. As you can see guys, I can move it with my arrow keys, but it's too slow. Now to adjust the speed of this spacecraft, we will create a new variable. Name it speed. And we will convert it to for this sprite only, so that it only changes the speed of the spacecraft. Now drag this speed variable here, and to get a negative value of the speed variable, we will subtract 0 with the speed variable. So this will give me a negative value, and delete this my variable. Now convert it to a slider. Now let's give that a test. So let's set it to 8. It's still too slow. Now let's set to, let's say, 41. Too fast. Now let's set it to 10. Well, this speed is now great. So we will initially set the speed variable to 10. Now hide this speed variable. As you can see guys, now I can move the spacecraft with my left and right arrow keys. But there is one problem. As you can see guys, when I keep pressing my right arrow key, it displays half air, because the sprite has fetched this sprite not to go off screen, because the scratch has fetched this sprite. So that is why it doesn't go off screen. Well, to fix it, we can just limit the X position. So we will use the AND block here, and if the X position is smaller than, let's say, 200, then it will only run this positive script. Now duplicate this part, and if we press the left arrow key, and the x position is now greater than negative 200. Then it will only run this change x by 0 minus speeds script. Now guys, let's run our program. As you can see guys, we don't go to the edge of the screen. Now I will drag this all script inside a custom block. So create a new block and we will name this block keyboard controls. And check that box of run without screen refresh. Now drag this block here. Now I want to make the bullet. So create a new sprite. Name it bullet. Now I will upload this bullet from my computer. So guys, this is our bullet. And delete this empty costume. So we will use the old method. First, we will hide the original sprite. Now the original sprite is hidden. Now go to the spacecraft. And this time we will attack if we press the space key. And drag to another repeat forever loop. Now place the when green flag clicked. And if we press the space key, it will create the clone of the bullet. Now drag the when I start as a clone block in the bullet sprite. And first it will go to the spacecraft sprite. Then it will repeat until it touches the edge of the stage. It will move 4 steps forward. Now let's run our program. As you can see guys, I am shooting it, but you cannot see it because the clone is hidden. So drag a show block right here and we will change the y by 4. Now guys, let's run our program. As you can see guys, now I can shoot the bullet. But now guys, I cannot shoot them because I have used all 300 clones, which is the scratch limit. So we will use this when I start as a clone block. Then we will wait until we touch the edge of the stage. And if we touch the edge, it will delete this clone. Now guys, let's give that another test. As you can see guys, when these bullets touch the edge of the stage, these get deleted. But whoa, there are too many of them. So let's add a delay here. And we will wait for 0.2 seconds. As you can see guys, now I can shoot the bullet. But I cannot adjust my speed by pressing the space bar. It only keeps it limited. And so guys, let's fix that. Now guys, create a new variable. Name it tap hold. And delete this old script. So we will repeat until we are not pressing the space key. And drag this whole thing into an if then statement. And if we press the space key, then it will trigger this repeat until loop, else it will not trigger it. we will change the tap hold variable by 1, and at the end we will set it to 0. So let me explain you. As you can see guys, when I hold my space key, this value keeps on changing. But when I tap it, as you can see guys, it stays between 1 and 0. So with this, we can get the reference that we are just tapping the space key. So we will drag another repeat forever loop here and drag an if then statement right here. And if the tap hold is greater than 1, then it will say for now hello. Now duplicate the script, and if the tap hold variable is equals to 1, then it will say 1 2 3 4 5. Now let's give that a test. As you can see guys, when I just tap it, it says 1 2 3 4 5, and when I hold the space key, it says hello. See? When I tap, it says 1 2 3 4 5, and when I hold, it says hello. Now we don't want to say hello and 1 2 3 4 5. So delete these two blocks, and we will create a clone of the bullet sprite in that when tap hold is greater than 1, and we will wait for 0.2 seconds. Now when the tap hold is equals to 1, we will just create a clone of the bullet. Now let's smash that green flag. As you can see guys, when I hold my space key, it shoots at a limited speed, and when I tap it, we can adjust the speed. Now let's hide this tap hold variable. But there is one issue. When you closely look at the spaceship sprite, then you'll see that the bullets are not coming from the spacecraft guns, but it's coming from the spacecraft body. Let me show you. So go to the bullet sprite and we will change the Y by 1. Now let's run it. As you can see guys, these bullets come from the body of the spaceship sprite, not from its cannon. And cannon is right here. Well, to fix that, we can just take the Y size of the spacecraft, which is 27 right here. And if we change the Y initially by the current pixel size of the aircraft, which is 27, size of aircraft divided by 100, and we will divide it by 2 because we are starting from the center of the aircraft. Now guys, let's run our program. As you can see guys, now it's coming from its cannon, not from its body. Now let's set it back to 4. So guys, you might be thinking what's remaining. Well, there is one thing I want to add, and that is sound effects. Well, delete this pop sound. And there is a sound already present in the scratches library. And the sound name is called pew. Now this sound is too slow. So let's make it faster, 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 and faster, until it gets to 0.05. So this is the sound of this pew. Now here we will wait for 0.15 seconds, and we will play the sound pew until it's done. And here we will just start the sound pew. As you can see guys, it plays this sound, and when I tap it quickly, it also plays it very quickly. Well guys, there is one problem still here, is that when you press the space key, sometimes it goes double. So if we just wait one frame above here and run this more quickly, then this will start later. So it will be behind one frame. Now let's start it again. As you can see guys, no more double bullets. And now guys, we will drag these two delays above the create clone of bullet, and also drag this start pew sound right here. As you can see guys, it creates no more double bullets. This was the end of our Space Invaders episode 1. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell icon. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys and take care.